All right, we're live.
All right. Let me mic check everybody.
Hello.
Yo.
Check. Yo.
One more time.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Nah. Hold on.
Fuck.
Hello.
Okay, there we go.
Let's get it.
All right.
Good.
All right. What is up, everybody? It is April 29th, 2023. We are here with Let's Talk Trading. And I know we've been out a couple of weeks, but we got some good stuff coming for you. We got a special guest in the house. And always, we got my boy Trent, Jose, and Andrew. And we're going to be talking about how our weeks have been. These last few weeks that we haven't been on air recording for y'all. The good, the bad, and the terrible.
And the ugly, whatever you want to call it, all that good shit.
So we're gonna go ahead and start off with Jose. Jose's been traveling a lot out of town, and he's been trading while he gets a chance. So what's been going on, man?
How's it going, y'all? Great to be back. It's been a couple weeks. Feels good to be back in the studio recording. I know last episode, I was on the move and on the go, and I was recording in the truck. But it feels good to be back. Like Ray said, I've been out of town quite a bit. I've been focusing on my business, trying to get that established, trying to get that rolling. It kind of keeps me out of the loop as far as being in Houston, but the days that I'm here, I like to take advantage of it. My training has been a little spotty just because of the same reason. I'm out of town a lot. I'm away from the setup. I like to, stay looking at the charts, but it's kind of hard when you're on the move and on the go. But I've been trading more consistently this last week, working on, I've been working on a demo account, just trying to sharpen up my strategy, sharpen up my trading. Cause like I said, I have been away from the charts. I don't want to go ahead and take any live trades just yet because, if I'm not feeling super confident in my setup, I don't want to, just throw real money at it just yet. So, just working the demo. I've been trading honestly pretty good. The boys and us we've been on fire this last week.
Man,
honestly,
we've been fucking killing it these past couple of weeks.
These last week and a half, 2 weeks that I've been trading, and then I know these boys been on fire. So it feels good. It feels good to get back in the groove. Trying to pop a couple trades here and there. I've been really trying to focus on one and done. Just get one good trade in the day and be off the charts. Not focus on it no more. I don't want to risk over trading or putting myself in a position where I don't want to be in. But, that's been the last couple of weeks for me, just the business, trying to get back into trading and whatnot. How about y'all? How y'all been?
Oh, yeah. Shit, like I was saying earlier, man, my trading for me these past 3-4 months lately have been, through the roof, blowing up in my opinion. Like as we all know, last pod I was on, I talked about my Miami trip and how I was doing a demo when I was out there, and I killed that demo. Then I went back to a live 50K account funded challenge with FTMO, and then I did really good on that challenge too. I did the best that I've ever done on a challenge, and then so that was actually I ended up staying in profit once those 30 days were up. So I was able to get a free reset on that account, so I didn't have to go drop another $500 on the 50K challenge, which was good for me because that's going to tell me that I'm doing something right if I'm in profit by the end of the 30 days. So this was today, Saturday. I got my free I got the credentials this Tuesday. And this Tuesday, I had a super fucking badass day on the first day of the new challenge. If I remember correctly, I think I made like almost 4.5% on the first day of the new challenge. And then Wednesday was another banger. I think I made like another %. And then Thursday was super fucking fire too. I got myself all the way up to 7% on the new challenge. And then this is where things got tricky. I got up 7%. I texted all the boys in the chat. Boom, 7%. Posted it on Instagram and everything. Damn, perfect. Picture perfect trading week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even gonna trade tomorrow on Friday because I have until May 24th to complete this phase 1. So I'm not even gonna trade anymore. I'm gonna enjoy my weekend and then come back Monday refreshed. But it's not as easy as it seems. My greed got the best of me. I ended up opening up the charts whenever I went to the gym, and then from there I made 2 losing trades, and then from there I just went full tilt. And then I pretty much erased, I think, 6% of the account in that one fucked up trading session at the gym. I literally didn't even work out. I went to stretch. I started trading. I lost all that shit. I went straight home because I was so disappointed in myself. That was literally the closest I've ever been to, hitting my, target for phase 1. And then I just pretty much essentially, like, I just felt like I just flushed it down the toilet. But like, I knew I did that to myself. That's why it fucked me so hard mentally, because I knew it was my own personal greed that kind of caused me to do it. But it was okay. I woke up yesterday, Friday, brand new trading day, had a super badass day again. Fucking I got myself back up to 5% on the account. Yeah, this chair's a little bit squeaky, but I got myself back up to 5% on the account, so that's where I'm sitting at right now. And again, I have until May 24th to make another 5% on that account. Then I'll pass phase 1. So for me, my trading right now is super fire. Like I said, I changed my strategy up about 3-4 months ago to doing market orders instead of limit orders, and that's what's been changing the game for me. So for me, my trading is doing badass. Where I'm sitting at right now, I'm at today's the 29th of April. I'm sitting at 5% on the phase 1 on the 50K challenge. Then I have until the 24th to make another 5%. So right now I'm just kind of coasting. I mean, I'll take 5% in a week, the first week of the challenge any day. I've never done that before. So this is, I can say by far, I said last episode that the challenge that I was on before this one was the best performance that I've had. And now that I'm on this one, this performance is even better than that one. So I like to, I'm on my way, I think. So that's how my, past couple of trading weeks have gone. So yeah. And what about you, Trent?
Oh yeah. All right. So, I'm lost my train of thought. I'm on a 100K demo right now. I just started that like a week ago. So like last week was the beginning of this week was my first trades on the week. I'm up 6% so far in the week. I haven't had a losing day. I've traded 4 days. I've just been working on the silver bullet shit. The same thing I was talking about the last pod, even though we haven't posted that.
And they've been bangers too. You've only been making like 1 or 2 trades.
Yeah,
like
just one trade a day, really.
Bangers.
Two if I mess up. Like that's if I did something wrong. But the last time we were on the podcast, I was talking about ICT silver bullet setup. I think I talked about it a little bit, but or it's just something that he's been looking at a lot that I started looking at. Well, since then I've been back testing it a lot more and forward testing it a lot more, and now it's something that I really like to do. It's probably my favorite strategy right now, or my favorite thing that I have working for me. So
and it's working for you clearly, man.
Yeah, so I'm kind of excited to put that into my live account. I'm sitting on 100K. The one you got that, what do you call it?
The reset.
The reset on or whatever. So I'm sitting on 100K right now. So if I pass this challenge, I'm up 6% in the first week. So if I can get that 4% next week and pass that, I'm gonna go straight to my live and try to replicate those same profits and see what happens.
And so like for those of you who don't know, like with FTMO's challenges, you'll get a free reset on the challenge, meaning you don't have to buy another challenge if you stay in profit, even if it's by 50 cents or $1, $500, $1,000. As long as you're in profit, by the time that 30 days ends that you have to initially complete phase 1, they will give you a free reset, which is huge because some of these, I know the 200K challenge is like almost like what, like $1,500, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
something like that. So, I mean, that's, really good. But, so to get, like into this pod, our special guest that we have is, it's pretty crazy, man. Cause, I grew up with this guy. I've known him since I was like 12 years old. We were, the neighborhood kids in the cul-de-sac, playing baseball type shit. So, it's kind of crazy to see how, we reconnected, almost a decade later, through trading, and to kind of see that we're both on the same path. That's just pretty crazy. I love to see it because we come from the same, childhood growing up, and it's a small world, bro. Life is crazy. You know how it does a full 360. But for those of you who don't know, this is my man's Kevin over here. So we're going to kind of pick his brain. He is a little bit more on the Forex side, but we want to have another trader on here to give you another point of view. So this is Kevin. Yeah, man. And I want to ask you, just the first question. I think is pretty self-explanatory, but what got you into the game, man? What got you hooked, onto trading in general?
Oh, man. Well, thank y'all so much for having me.
Yeah, man, of course.
Let me just tell y'all how appreciative and grateful I am to even be here. This is my first trading podcast. I've done a podcast before, so like the fact that I get to come on here and kind of like talk about what I'm actually doing, and really like connect with like-minded individuals, it's a good feeling. So I mean, like you said, bro, we do go way back. My man's Ray, bro. We go like what, at least like a decade back too, right? So I just met Trent, just met Jose, but off the top, I can already feel the energy in the room. Everybody seems like they're really on that mental wave right now. Like everybody's really like locked in, you know? So like the fact that you guys are like that, I mean, I feel like we're gonna have a lot of good things to talk about because I'm on the same path, right? So I feel like you attract who you are, and at the end of the day, like if you're putting in the work, you could be doing things at home, what you do in the dark comes to the light all the time, So the fact that y'all are even like seeing results, you know what I'm saying? You work and everything like that, but you're still managing. You telling, you know, you got your 6% for the week in like a couple of days, bro. People don't do that. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that often. And bro, like you're seeing where you're like,
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm
our
like,
progression is crazy.
Exactly. You learn from your mistakes. You learn from everything that you're going through. So, yeah, man, I'm just grateful to be here. And yeah, what really got me into trading, man, was it was like about 4 years ago. 2019.
Okay.
What we were talking about before we even got live right now. I did get introduced to like just the markets in general was through like this company that I had, you know, joined. One of my boys told me about it. I don't even want to talk about the name of the company. We're not going to drop it because
I've name dropped them a couple of times.
But
we could throw them under the bus.
Don't worry about it.
I'm cool.
It's two companies. The first one, like, They brought me in, they recruited me in on some like bot, you know, it was like an EA bot and whatnot. I lost a couple $1,000s, you know, I felt some type of way at the time, like to where I wanted to, you know, I wanted to do something, but it's like, you know what, you got to trust the process. I genuinely wanted to learn how to trade, even though I had no idea what was going on, like how to even look at a market, how to even, you know what I'm saying? Like read anything. So fast forward right after that, probably a couple months, I came across another homie of mine. I was at Barnes & Noble right here on 1960. You know, like my whole life done changed. So like I read a lot of books. I just happened to be there. And this was a friend that I used to go out with all the time, you know? So me and him meeting up, like we didn't even meet. We
at a fucking Barnes & Noble.
We were at Barnes & Noble. I'm in the back reading a book that I'm about to buy. And he just walks in and it was like one of those like destined moments. You know? Like it was just a high vibrational moment. Like he seen me, I seen him. I was like, bro, what are you doing here? And I was like, what are you doing here? You know, I was like, man, I'm getting books. And he was just like, man, I'm on the same path. So he started kind of telling me what he was doing, that he was day trading, making money off his phone. He was like, bro, like, I want to put you on, you know, I'm somebody that you like, you know, bro, and I'm not going to sit here and lie to you about stuff. So I was like, man, all right, cool. Like, talk to me more about it. He told me what he was doing. And that's when, you know, the other company came into place. I Am Academy. Like I said, I don't got nothing bad to talk about them because they really put me on game. But, yeah, I mean, I got introduced to trading through that platform, which it was an educational platform, but it was also MLM network marketing. So like, you could have went either way. And I mean, I seen both sides of the story. So I was really, like I said, I was fueled by seeing profits on a phone. Like whenever I first took my first trade and I seen that blue screen, I seen that first profit, I dropped my phone and I'm like, nah, bro, like, this ain't real.
This is it, bro.
I prayed for something like this. I prayed to be able to, you know, have something that gives me the opportunity to make money off my phone, be able to move how I want to move, and not illegally.
Emphasis on that.
I think we can all relate a little bit to that shit, bro.
So it's just like,
before you go into your story a little bit more, tell us, like, let the people know, man, like how we met you and what you were doing and where you're at now.
Oh man. So like Andrew, man, we've been knowing each other. I remember when he pulled up to my front door because he was
bro,
he was
man,
my little cousin, bro.
What's Freddie, man? Hey, Freddie, if you're hearing this shit, look at us now,
man. He gonna watch this. He gonna watch this. So I think you were in elementary school because I know I was like 6th grade. Grade. And my little cousin, this was one of the first friends that he made at Clink, right?
Yeah, so me and Freddie, his little cousin, that's who we were buddies with, and he was like the older, you know, like the older cousin in the crib. You know what I'm saying?
You remember the first story, bro, that we kicked it, bro? I remember.
You have to lace me up. You have to remind me.
He pulled up to the door, knocked on our front door, and was like, like I answered. He's like, "Is Freddie here? Does Freddie live here?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I called my cousin Freddie to come out. And then from that point on, we went outside. I remember I had a little toy car. We were playing with a toy car, remember? It went in the sewer. Bro, we were kids, bro.
Right.
Went in the sewer. Somebody one of the other kids in the neighborhood went to go get a fishing pole. And like, bro, we just kind of put our minds together like as young kids.
That's fucking right. I remember that shit actually.
Like we all kind of like.
My mom finna love this shit.
Yeah, like, we all like just really just, you know what I'm saying? Critical thinkers as youngins, you know, middle school, elementary school. We pulled the car out. I remember it was a little toy Celica.
Yeah, man,
I remember everything.
RC car,
so
bro.
From that point on, we kind of just connected, and like over the years, we just always kind of like seeing each other and reconnected. I'll see him here, see him there. And then, I mean, look, full circle moment.
No,
bro.
literally full circle, bro.
Here,
Literally.
bro. Like, and the fact that we're doing it the way we're doing it on this path, bro, it's God, bro.
It is.
So, and then Ray, man, like, bro, we used to go get lit every day after work. I used to work at Papacito's for like 2 years. I was just talking to y'all, you know, telling Jose, I'm on the do not hire list. So if they hear this, I don't ever want to be hired.
Me too. Fuck it.
I am unhired.
Hey, I'm in there gladly right now.
I fuck with that. He looks straight in the camera too.
Don't ever call me. Like whenever shit pop off, don't call me. I don't want to be,
because it's gonna pop off here pretty soon, man.
So don't call me on Wednesdays.
So like Ray, like we used to pull up with like the gang and everything, all the servers and cooks and whatnot. We used to just pull up to Los Reyes, man. You know, you and your pops always showed us love, man. Like
shout out Los Reyes,
Shout out
60.
Real good food, you know what I'm saying? Y'all pull up, go get your grub, get your drink. They got the good specials. But yeah, you always showed us love, man. Every time, you know, we always had those good conversations. You'd always be DJing in there, and we'd always show love to you. So, and I mean, last time I seen you was at the gym. Right. We seen each other at Lifetime, and like we kind of reconnected, and it was like just like how right now I was like, man, I didn't even know that it was you that was over here. So yeah, man, like it was just all love, and I feel like that's just how I've been moving, you know, just showing love to everybody, and people come back into my life, and it's just man, it's a blessing. So
it's crazy how life weeds out the people you don't need. But then it brings you back with the
natural selection, man. Natural selection, bro. Like type shit. But so I do want to ask you, man, to get back onto like, you know, the trading topic. You know, you said you lost like a good amount of money, like $3,000 or something like that, whenever, you know, you initially first started. So knowing that you had initially, you know, got scammed essentially for your first kind of like introduction to the market, I guess I want to ask you like what, you know, what made you hungry to like stay there? You know, like I know you said your homeboy had came in and like, you know, kind of showed you the ropes, but like knowing what you had, like how you had got introduced, like what kind of, you know, just made you want to stick around, like, you know, kind of aside from like the, you know, seeing the money print like from your phone, if that makes sense. Okay, like, was it something that like, cause like I know for me, whenever I found out trading was a real thing, like for me, I told it in the first pod, my, you know, hook set was whenever I had made a really big bag off of AMC. So like, I know for me, like that was one thing that I can remember for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of really opened my eyes to be like, damn, this shit is real as fuck. I guess for me to ask is like, what was your first experience of like, damn, this shit is actually real. Like this is real.
That's so crazy. That was the very first question.
No shit.
Like,
I mean, like you said, I mean, with that first company, I did lose $3,000, but it was to a bot. So
exactly,
I didn't lose it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like the fact that the money was gone, it was like, what can I do? Like, who am I gonna go beat somebody up? Like, you know, I could have, but it's just at the end of the day, it was like, man, whatever. I get it. I understand. It's a risk to this.
Exactly.
You know? So like, I wanted to really like once I lost that money and I knew it wasn't me that lost it, I just thought like, man, like I want to know why I lost it. Like that's just how I am with everything. Like I want to like reverse engineer everything. Like,
okay,
all right, bet. Like if I lost it this way, so whatever, that was out the door. But really, what kept me trading was, you know, like I said, one of my close friends, I'm not cool with him like that no more. But at the time when he showed me his profits, which was, you know, cool, whatever. I'm like, all right, but how do I make money?
Right.
So my first thing was, I was scalping. I'm not a scalper no more. Like I can if I want to, but I choose not to. But I made money off of NAS 100. So like I've turned like $30 accounts, $40, $50 accounts to like a couple thousand. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and pulling it out. Like the first time I made like my biggest profit was like the first year, and it was just everybody gets that beginner's luck.
Yeah, amen. Shout out AMC, baby.
It's that beginner's luck, you know.
My beginner's luck started like trading from the phone. Trading US 30. Like whenever I first joined IM Academy and stuff, I was trading US 30 from the phone, and I was thinking hella bread, like hundreds of dollars, which was a lot to me at the time. But it's like, bro, it's like, I mean, you look back on that shit down, it's like, what was I doing?
You weren't doing anything. You were just excited.
I was just spamming it. I was like, but I didn't even know what I was looking at. It's just, oh, this is gonna buy.
But you know what's crazy, bro? God doesn't show that to everybody though, because there's plenty of people who you know try to get into trading, but that just doesn't happen for them. You know, that beginner's luck, it just doesn't happen, and that's why I truly believe, you know, like,
We're
not
destined for
everybody's
this,
meant to
bro.
be a trader,
Yeah.
but like people who had this type of experience and who stay in the game for this long, like you said, bro, I feel like we're really destined for this.
Yeah.
shit. Like this
But
shit is
people-
for us.
And
People
with that's
gotta know
great.
that it's not an overnight thing, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
no. And
yeah,
with that-
we've
we'll talk
all of
about
us
the
here have been
trading,
trading
man.
for more than 2 years.
With
All of us here.
as great as trading is, bro, it really does fuck your mentality, not your mentality, but your mindset up as far as like what is achievable money wise. Like I don't think people know they live in this little bubble where it's like, oh, 100K or 200K, 300,
Yeah,
maybe
bro.
even a
Yeah.
million is
Yeah.
like your bubble, and it's like,
Like,
oh, that's a
yeah.
lot. And then you see some real traders that do that $1 million a month, $1 million every 2
Yeah.
weeks, or
In a
something
day,
like that.
bro.
That's
$1
crazy.
million
We
a
were
day.
just talking about that.
$1
Yeah.
million a day, like stuff
And people
like
don't
that.
even
It
realize.
completely opens up your mind to the possibilities. So whenever you do other things, I'm not saying you should always have pride in the things that you do and work hard, whatever.
Yeah.
But like whenever you do some other things, it's like, man, I really could just be on my laptop right
just
now.
study, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
exactly.
Just
And
take
like it's
some
easier said
hours.
than done, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's fucking possible,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
possible, man.
We always say
That's
it.
what we
It's
say
like,
all the time.
So somebody once told me, they were like, man, trading is for everybody, but it's not just for anybody.
Amen.
Like,
Amen to
And
that,
when
bro.
they told me that, like that forever stuck with me because all the people, like vast majority of the people that I started with, they not doing this no more.
Amen.
Like,
no.
we
they're
talk
like-
about that all the time.
They were one and done and they
Yeah,
quit. Like
that's
they
it.
lost their money. Like, bro, this shit is
Oh, this is a scam, this and
nah,
that.
bro,
this
Nah, bro.
You're gambling. dogs, bro.
Yeah, well, I'm saying like I'm not saying we've earned our keep completely yet because we still got to get to the point
Yeah,
where we're
yeah.
consistently.
Yeah, we're still
probably
well
to
on
the
our
point where
journey.
it's profitability. We made money here, made money there, but it's like the consistent level that we
Yeah.
want to get to. We're
Yep.
still always reaching for new things, right? But it's like we went through a lot of trials and tribulations to get to this point. Like
Mhm.
people, whenever it comes to this whole trading stuff, like 4 years in or you're 3 years in,
Yeah, I'm
whatever.
on
Yeah,
3.
yeah,
three.
3 years in, whatever it may be, like it wasn't just all making money, happy, go lucky. Like there's a
Yeah.
lot of times where it's like, fuck, bro, what the fuck am I doing? Like
Yeah.
what happened? Like holy shit, it's just I'm fucking
Bro,
my life
what
up. Like,
yeah.
Thursday,
Yeah.
whenever I had made that mistake, I was depressed as fuck.
Yeah, you feel.
I was
feel it, bro.
depressed
Like,
as fuck. I didn't
Yeah.
even work out.
yeah.
Like I went home and I told my girl at the time, I was like, you know what? I didn't listen to music on the way home. Like I just felt like I was just living, just like how the fuck did I just do that to
Yeah.
myself
I feel
again?
like-
you know
I
what I'm
feel like the
saying? Like,
markets, they humble you and they teach you everything that you need to know, not even about trading, but about yourself.
Oh
That's
my
a
God,
fucking
we talked
fact.
about- yeah,
because
yeah,
like
yeah.
I look at it like when you're not having a great day and you hop on the markets, you're gonna lose. You're gonna feel even worse.
yep. Well,
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
gonna magnify whatever you're feeling for the day.
Yeah,
bro.
that's
You know,
100% true.
And that's what I'm saying. That's more of a tribute to how far we made it because going through those emotions and those emotional roller
You have
coasters of
to.
getting this far,
You
it's
have to.
difficult.
You
So
feel
when
that.
people see the
Well,
money that's being made and stuff
yeah.
like that, they're like, oh, it's easier. It's that quick. It's like, you have no idea how
Yeah.
much shit I like pushed through. To
Hey,
get to the
man,
point.
you ain't lying,
Like
bro.
how many times was like it didn't seem like there was no light in
Yeah,
the tunnel. It's
because
like, bro,
I'm-
this shit just keep
bro,
going, bro.
You gotta-
that shit is hitting home
Yeah.
for
you gotta-
real, bro.
you gotta
Because there's
break
been
those habits.
yeah,
bro,
man.
you
Because
know?
there's been plenty of times, bro. Like I done sat down in my shower and just cried just for how much money I just like. I don't want to say wasted,
Nah,
but just
it's not.
like
It's an
it's
investment.
market
It's
to
an
I
investment.
like to call it market tuition, bro. But like it's tough, bro. For,
You gotta pay to
know,
play this game.
Yeah, man.
Think
It
about
is.
free.
It is.
People are in debt paying for school loans and shit like that, going to school for, paying 40K or whatever. And
Yep.
they're really in debt. We're throwing a couple thousand for
Yeah.
challenges and
Yeah.
we lose it or we lose our own money. At the end of the day, it's like, I know I can still make a lot more. One
Of those challenges. Yeah,
is gonna,
exactly.
like give me back everything.
100%.
and
Literally.
some.
Yeah,
and
you know?
is the thing.
So it's
and I tell
like-
my
And it's
mom this
different
all
whenever
the
you
time.
say that, but it's different like whenever you've seen it happen or done it for yourself
Yeah.
already. And everything.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
like, it's not like, oh, I'm just saying it's possible. Like I know firsthand experience.
done it.
Like yeah,
Literally.
like,
I've held that money in my
exactly.
hands.
Like
bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
that I spent that shit.
Went to
So
go
it's
get
like,
food, went to
it's
take my
like-
shorty out on
Yeah,
a date.
exactly,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Yeah.
Shit, I'll pay
real,
my
bro.
truck. No,
It feels so different too. 'Cause it's like, bro, I'm not saying there's no hard work because it's years of hard work that goes into minutes worth of easy shit, right?
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
like it feels so different spending that money because it's like, bro, I really didn't,
Yeah.
I didn't do it. You don't
Yeah.
feel bad
Yeah.
spending that shit because you only had a
I
couple
feel like a
clicks of a
badass
button.
spending it because it's like, bro, I really
Man.
just made this from my laptop. Like,
Hey, I remember there was one time I was at the club and nigga I had them come out with the Andrew Chase sign and everything, bro. And my head was like this
Yeah,
fucking big, bro.
Couldn't
But
fit
like,
through the damn door.
bro, like I just felt like the man. Nigga, I got the video hearted like saved for life, bro.
Yeah.
Because like I just
Because you don't
felt
look
like
back at it. Yeah.
like damn, bro. Like yeah,
well,
you know what I'm
all
saying?
this is not worth it at that. You feel like at some point it's all, that was a celebration. So it's like,
Exactly.
man, all this shit
you
I
gotta
just went
celebrate
through.
like it's already done.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly,
like-
but you had to live as if
Look.
you're already there. Is the thing,
You see on the
bro.
back of my phone.
7-figure trader. Show the camera that. Show the camera, bro.
already, bro.
Show the
Already.
camera.
Put it on the
Trading.
cam right here.
Yep, come on now.
On the screen.
Come on now. You gotta manifest this shit, bro.
You gotta see this
You
before
have
it's
to.
already done. Like,
Because
every
if you
single
don't,
day.
if you doubt especially in this game, if you doubt yourself even the slightest way, it's gonna affect the decisions you make whenever you go to buy or sell position.
100%.
It's gonna affect that decision. Even if it's in the slightest way, that slightest way can be the fucking make or break
Mhm.
for you to be in profit or take a loss.
100%.
Like it's like your mentality and the mindset and what you have going on upstairs has to be on point every single day you log
yeah,
into
it's
your
all in
account.
alignment, bro. It's like
Every
body,
single
mind,
day.
and soul.
And just
like,
like he was saying earlier, like, you learn so much about yourself. From trading.
Yeah,
like trading
literally.
like, will teach you so much about whether you're
impatient.
yeah, exactly. Whether if you need that
like,
instant gratification or if you're somebody that can be more patient, exactly.
Yeah.
Whether you want to,
Bro, like I remember when I first
how
started.
emotional are you? Like,
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
take something that doesn't go your way, how are you going to react?
Yeah.
Is it going to be something that's like, are you going to react the same way if you hit a 10K trade that
Yeah.
that went in profit? If you lost 2K,
I'm
shit.
not gonna give you that if you
Exactly.
can't handle
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Exactly.
I believe
Yeah, like
that
can you handle
100%.
your loss? You know what I'm saying? Or are you gonna
Yeah.
let your loss run?
Yeah.
You know, like I used to let my losses just run.
Yeah.
And that
Oh
would
yeah.
blow me up.
And mind you, like something else I wanted to say too, because we were talking about like the shitty parts about trading, like
Right.
as you start your journey or whatever. I want to reiterate, like we've gotten past that. Like a lot of that's at the beginning of your journey. A lot of times you'll go through stuff like that. You don't want to be 3 or 4 years in, fucking, having the all types of mental shit going on.
Exactly.
Trading should be more of a what's the word for that? It should be like cut off, like emotionless. Like it shouldn't.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it should be.
And-
yeah.
No emotions.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
turn off that front part
Exactly.
of your brain.
But
That
it
should
also
be,
comes with
know,
how you live your life outside of trading. That's why
100%.
like
That
that's why I'm so
discipline. Being
dedicated.
disciplined.
Like discipline, bro. That's why I'm so dedicated to like with gym and just everything that, like you were saying earlier, everything that you do in life, bro. Like you have to do
It
it 100%.
reflects,
Like
it
now,
reflects.
everything that I do in life, I think about trading.
How you do anything. is
You know
how
what I'm
do
saying? Like I
everything,
think
bro.
about trading.
Absolutely,
Like
bro.
like
That's
when I
how
go
it
to
works.
work, I'm like, okay, I got to go to work and bust my ass because I know if I force myself to go to work now and bust my ass doing something I don't want to do, I'm gonna sit there and force myself to bust my ass and do what I'm supposed to do when I'm trading.
Yeah.
If I can sit there and force myself to do something that I don't want to do, I know when I sit in front of my trading desk, I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do
If you
because
can make
I'm
yourself
working
go to the
outside of
gym
my
on a
discipline.
day you don't want to go.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like
It's
it all
It's
goes
a
hand in
mindset,
hand,
it's a
bro.
mindset,
Literally.
man. I had one of my mentors once tell me like you gotta like treat life like it's like a water pump. Like you go to the farms or whatever, or like third world countries, they got the water pumps out there. You know, my family from a third world country, so they gotta like pump the water. So
Out
you
the
got
well, yeah.
you gotta pump the well. Like so, he's like, man, think about it like that. Like that's whatever it is that you're setting your mind to, like you're pumping that water. What happens when you stop pumping the water? It goes all the way back down. Now you got to start all over again. So we're right now in the process of getting that water all the way up, because once it gets up, we can pull out water whenever we want.
Exactly.
And that's the same thing. That's how I see trading. Like
Absolutely,
once
bro.
this water, it's gonna overflow.
It's like you said before we got on the pod, bro. It's like a literal you can print money like that.
Literally.
Once you get to the point where like
Walking
this is something
ATM.
you're a walking ATM,
Yeah.
and it's not like you're just saying that. Like
No.
that's legit what it is. Once you get to a point where you're consistently
Yeah.
profitable like that, you can print money.
Especially now with
absolutely.
prop firms to where you don't even need your own capital to deal with. You just have to pass a
OPM.
challenge.
Yeah.
Come on
OPM,
now.
other people's
nah,
money.
Come on, bro.
Just
People
to,
don't understand that, bro.
Just to bring this back, I wanted to ask you more questions.
Yeah,
about
go ahead,
yourself, whatever. We already went over a couple of them, like we answered them just throughout conversation. But I was gonna say, we talked about one of your bigger losses, like whenever you first started.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about the highs and lows too of trading. So, like, what's your biggest win and your biggest loss in trading, if you have that, off the top of your head?
I guess you mean like biggest loss, like all over. I'll say I've lost.
Yeah,
like,
it can be capital wise, or if you feel like there's something that's deeper than that you would want to throw on, then go for it. But I would
feel
think
like,
about
I mean,
capital wise.
capital wise, I've lost like over $7,000-8,000. You know what I'm saying? Like my own cash.
Was this in a single trade? Trading
Nah,
like
just
over weeks?
over the
throughout the
years,
journey.
throughout the
Yeah.
journeys. I say like
Shit,
almost
I
like
wish.
about, so. And I feel like winning wise, I mean, I haven't made a giant amount, but I've made enough to be able to like handle, like pay bills. You know what I'm saying? Like live my lifestyle how I want to. I've been able to take trips, been able to fly out the country. I've gone to Colombia, I've gone to DR, I've been to El Salvador, I've been to different cities. So like I still feel like I'm at break even.
Yeah.
You get me? Like
We were talking about it.
Yeah,
exactly.
So, but I guess deeper than that, what I did lose was myself. I feel like I lost who I thought I was And now this is teaching me who I'm becoming.
So this is a positive thing, though.
Yeah,
Losing
so-
yourself
so-
in the battle.
Fuck,
Losing
that was
yourself-
that was deep.
Because like
that was
I think about it like
that was
this.
deep.
Yeah, I appreciate
That
it.
was deep.
Life,
So
bro,
like
life.
because who I was before all of this, before I even came across any of this, you know, like I wasn't patient. I wasn't disciplined. I wasn't focused. I was, you know what I'm saying? I was out drinking all the time. I was with women all the time. Like just a lost person. You feel
Lost
me?
in
Like,
the sauce.
But you know what, man? I think that that comes along with like also maturing and growing up.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
absolutely.
You end up, you know, figuring out like, hey, you know what, man, making money is a lot better than what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Like Jose, I know that him and his brothers, dude, like their goal is to take care of their mom, their dad.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And I think that's everybody in here is
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like on that same boat.
Yeah.
That we want to make sure that our other like
Future
our family
generations, yeah.
Yeah.
and stuff like that, our elders are taken care of, dude. So I think to us that's more important. You know, like yeah, you know, we had, you know, we went out with this girl, with that girl, we partied it up, this and that. We're not saying that you got to stop all that, but at the same time, that kind of takes a back seat.
Yeah,
to
because
making that money.
I mean, don't
You
get
know,
me
if you're
wrong.
gonna live that
Absolutely.
lifestyle at the same time.
I like to be outside myself, and I'm
Yeah,
not saying I'm going to be
absolutely.
inside, you know, because
Right.
whenever I do get this money that I essentially plan on having with being a trader, like I'm gonna
Live
be
the lifestyle
outside.
you want to
Exactly.
I'm gonna be
live.
outside. You know what
like
I'm saying?
we've talked about, dude.
Yeah,
like,
but it'll
we're
be
gonna
like
go here, we're gonna
responsibly.
go
Like
there.
it's not
But-
all about bitches and Lambos. That's not why. If you're trading,
We gonna bleep out that.
we're gonna edit that one
Yeah.
out.
if you're nah, we rated R this motherfucker. But if you're trading, in my opinion, just to reach the goal of women and fancy cars and fancy watches and clothes, you're not going to be a trader.
Yeah.
This is not
You're just
even.
not.
It's just
It's
in
not-
general. Like
it's
life-
not
I tra-
enough.
You should be trading for freedom.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
enough.
Trading-
why?
tra-
You know
yeah,
what I'm
trading
saying?
financial
is a-
freedom, time
Exactly.
freedom.
Yeah.
Like you.
Yeah,
get to-
exactly.
Like I'm looking like I was actually on a beach taking trades.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
First time I went out the country was Colombia.
Yeah.
When I went out there, I'm in Cartagena with my feet out, margarita in my hand, laptop in my lap, taking a trade. Like,
Chilling.
you can even go on my IG. You'll even see the trades that I
Chilling,
took when
bro.
I touched down.
Well,
Yeah.
the
That
thing is-
feeling is just
Indescribable.
The thing is, eventually, like the things that you see, you want those for yourself.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
You know,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want to be giving it back to just
Right, right.
for no reason.
yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
nah, man. Like, you know what? I want that house. I want that car. I want that lifestyle that we're talking
I
about.
want that lifestyle in the least amount of time as
Exactly.
possible.
Yeah.
Is
I
the
want that
thing.
lifestyle.
I don't
that
wanna
has
wait
much
till I'm 50
freedom
years
that
old.
comes with
Yeah,
it.
absolutely.
And it's crazy
I
how
think
the-
that's what everybody's goal is.
It's crazy how the mindset changes too. Like as you achieve more, touch more, see what's like possible and all that stuff.
Right.
Like let's say you seen a nice resort or something like that, or a nice hotel room, nice car, or whatever. It's not like, oh, I want to go rent that out. It's like, oh, I want to own that. I wonder how much that
Exactly.
rents out for.
Exactly.
You know, I wonder
It's
how many
train
that
building.
that person
Yep.
has. You know,
Train
yeah.
building, just
like,
expand your
yeah.
mind.
or I want to be here whenever the fuck I feel like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I want to do whatever I want whenever I want without having to worry about money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but
Without having to worry
I
about
like
money.
how you stated it, bro. Like you lost yourself to find the person who you want to be. Like that's the truest shit you could ever say, bro.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, this whole journey, the reason that we continue to do this after that first year, because we were talking, pre podcast, most people don't make it past them first 6 months. That
First 6
year,
months. Yeah.
that first
6
big
months.
loss, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then what you take away from it, what you really realize is like as you start to grow and develop as a person, like this thing kind of starts to click a little
Yeah,
more. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like you learn yourself. You learn that you weren't patient. Now you have to learn to be patient. You used to be a scalper, and now you take an intraday swing setup.
Yeah, for sure.
So as your personality develops, so does your trading style, and so does your personality on the charts and in the markets.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how you grow as a trader, man. I was gonna ask you. You said you started with the forex and you still trade forex. Did you ever kind of diversify and try to trade a different asset? Did you ever go into stocks or futures or anything like that? You kind of just stuck with the forex.
Yeah, so I mean, I personally trade currencies.
I was gonna say what pairs you.
so-
I'm the only person in here that.
So all right. So at first, I was always taught like stick with like 2-3 pairs and just stay with that, right?
Right,
Like
yeah.
so, I always trade. I always looked at the DXY, which was the dollar,
Mhm.
right? Because everything correlates against the dollar.
Yeah, the
So
dollar
if the-
index.
Exactly. So the dollar index. So I would always look at Euro USD, GBP USD, which I still do. I still trade those faithfully. It's my bread and butter. But I look at it like the way that I trade, how I do my technical analysis, my fundamental analysis, my strategy. I just look for the same setup on every pair.
Mhm.
You get me? So like I can trade Euro JPY, which I do.
Yeah.
GBP JPY, USD Chef. I can trade anything, but I'm just looking for the same setups.
Yeah.
Liquidity being built, institutionals coming in, sweeping liquidity, break a structure to the downside or
Get it.
upside, whatever
Yeah.
the case may be. And that's how I execute. But
Yeah.
really what I trade is EU, GU, EJ, GJ.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, I'll trade like indexes like S&P 500, US 30.
Yeah,
That's
that's all I
So-
trade.
So I have a
Yeah.
question. So because EU and GU, those are both majors, and then the other, what you said, EJ.
EJ is Euro JPY. I love
Yeah.
the yen.
You trade
yen
you trade
pairs.
what's it called? You trade GJ too?
G-
Or no?
GBP JPY.
Yeah, so those are all minors. So those the major pairs, like I get what you're saying, like looking for the exact same setup every day because they just move slower.
So if the dollar
But
goes up, EU's going down.
Yeah,
Right? So-
exactly. Yeah, and you have inverse correlating things or whatever. But I was saying like on your majors, like they move a lot faster. Like they move a lot faster than your major or than your GU and all that stuff. Like, is it different whenever you're trading on that? Like, are your trades like quicker or because I know like the amount of handles or amount of pips, whatever you want to call it, that GU moves is versus GJ is different. GJ moves a lot faster than GU.
Yeah, and it does. So personally, like I said, I'm just the type of person where I sit on my hands. If my confirmation checklist doesn't like align with what I'm looking at, then I just go to the next market.
Yeah.
Like literally you got to look at the markets. I got my watch list right there. Like, ooh, where do I want to shop today? Where do I want to buy? Where do I want to sell?
Yeah.
So if I'm looking at EU, GU and it's not really doing nothing, it's in a consolidated period, then I just go to the next market.
So that's kind of how you keep yourself from chasing the market.
Yeah. I don't chase the trade.
Yeah.
I don't chase no trades.
Right.
If it's not there for me, it's probably going to be there later.
Yeah.
And then I'm always looking at the news, peeping game and seeing what's going on, see if there's any news that, for New York session or for Asian set, whatever the case may be. But I don't chase trades. So if the setup is there, I'll mark it up, go to TradingView. I do my analysis, keep it really clean. I'll show y'all my charts. But other than that, that's basically what I do. And then like, I love the yen pairs because they pay out. They move easily 100, 200 pips in a day or two.
Yeah.
Like I just caught 200 pips on USD JPY on Friday. Like, I don't know if you've seen on my IG. I
saw you posted.
I was gonna ask. So with those Japanese like yens and stuff like that, they move like later, early morning, late night. Like, are you trading like around that time or no?
No, they move more of like, so if it's USD JPY, if we do have news for New York
because that's the major that's pulling it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
but if there's news for Asian session, which starts at 6 in the afternoon for us, that's like around the time where I'm at the gym.
Okay.
So like I can still look at the markets, but if it's not moving, it's not moving, but I always have like my charts marked up because I do my Sunday analysis on Sundays. Like Sunday is my reset day. Yeah. Like I wake up, go to church, I go work out, go eat. Sometimes I'll go play soccer. So once I finish everything that I need to do to reset my week to make me feel good and feel refreshed for the week,
then you hop on a chart.
I hop on a chart.
Yeah.
I go home.
You get yourself right mentally.
Yeah. I have to. Like that's super important. Like if I don't feel good, I'm not even gonna like touch my laptop.
That's it. We can talk on that too. That's something that you were preaching about before we even started the pod. You were talking about like that's how you envision trading. It's more like your mentality, your mindset, how you're living your life and stuff instead of just the trading aspect.
Okay, so I feel like the psychological thing about trading is super important. And I got told one time it was like they say trading is 90%. Or it's 10% skill set, 90% psychological.
100%. 100%.
So
100%,
when I heard
bro.
that, I was like, man, like, what do you mean? Like this shit
Everybody
hard,
thinks
right?
that,
So it's like, okay, as I started growing and developing in this space, like it's learning how to trade is pretty easy. If you create a routine, you find a strategy that works for you, and you just master that back test, forward test, and just keep on doing the same thing. It's just repetition.
So,
but
do you think screen time is a big deal with it? Because I think screen time, while your first year and a half, I think screen time, in my opinion, is like everything.
Bro, I was on there all
That's what I'm
the
saying.
time.
Like
You
everything.
couldn't take me off the
Literally,
screen.
that's what I'm saying.
But
yeah.
it does play a big role because now I try to stay off as much as possible.
Right.
And like,
But now that you have the skill set of already knowing how to trade,
So
exactly.
I was just gonna say, isn't that so crazy how it flips?
Yeah, it does.
At the beginning, like it's like you're like glued to
But
the
you have
chart.
to be
Yeah,
obsessed.
but like
Exactly.
you have to like keep yourself on it. But now it's like, okay, I have to tell myself, hey,
Yeah,
chill.
get
like,
off,
hey, yeah.
Go live life.
Because
like,
analysis paralysis is a real thing.
yeah.
Like me, I had to
delete
delete Weeble from my phone Thursday because I know if not, I'm just gonna be looking at it all day. And then if the more that I'm looking at it, the more likely I am to place a trade
Absolutely.
because I'm able to from my phone.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's
Bro, that's crazy that you said that. Like just this week, I had a homie tell me like he asked me like, bro, like what's one tip you could give me to like as a beginner, like to get good at trading or to like, you know, get into trading? I was like, bro, be obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have a genuine interest for being on the screens and looking at charts and like actually wanting to make some money doing this, then I can't.
And
Like, nobody can put that obsession and that passion into you. You know, what I mean? If you find it boring, you're gonna find it boring, and you're probably not gonna give it as much time.
Exactly, and that's
gym or anything.
You always
you know?
be saying you can take a horse to water, but you can't.
You can't make a drink, man. Yeah,
bro, I could show you exactly.
Yep.
I buy here, I sell here. This is what I'm liquidity here, bro. Fair value gap, order block, whatever it is you want to trade. You want to trade supply demand, key levels, whatever it is. I can teach you everything. I can put it on paper. But it's up to you to.
I have.
This man has like 100 slide PowerPoint,
bro. Like I wrote a course.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is like
we're gonna have to chop it up.
Nah, we'll chop it up, bro, for sure.
Yeah,
but it's like I could put it all on paper for you, bro. But if you don't have that desire within yourself to want to learn, if you're not in your bed at 2 a.m. watching YouTube videos about trading rather than on the hub, fucking, you know, trying to on page 596, trying to find that diamond in the rough, bro. You gotta want
that's
it,
the
bro.
thing,
You gotta
bro.
want it, bro.
On the hub. But that's why I like to say, bro, that God just doesn't show this to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm pretty sure when all of us first started, trading is all we could think about once we figured out what it was.
It's that faith, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And there's, I mean, yeah, and there's, bro,
before you see it.
There's, like you said, you used to have a group chat.
That's what anything.
Exactly,
like
bro.
The people we want to be, the billionaires, whatever it is, like you have to be there mentally. You have to move like that mentally before you ever get there.
Exactly.
Ever. That's always how it works.
Yeah, like it has to be like,
put it out there.
It has to naturally be inside of you. Like you said, you used to have a group chat with like hella people. So did I. I used to have plenty of group chats with people, but and they knew what trading was, and they knew trading was a thing, but they just weren't obsessed with it like how we are. You know what I'm saying? And that goes back to me saying like God just doesn't put that obsession in everybody, and that's okay. Like he doesn't show everybody this for a reason. Like it is what it is. I mean, we're blessed enough to have that natural born obsession about trading. Like it is what it is.
I used to send out signals to thousands of people, bro. Like I'd send out my trades, and the fact that people would take them, but then people wouldn't. And then I'm just like, man, y'all really don't want this then. You know?
Exactly.
They like for a beginner, like, bro, like I'll tell any beginner that's even watching this or, you know what I'm saying? Like it always goes back to the mindset. Like you have to create a routine for yourself and really want to work on yourself. Like it's all personal development.
You have to want it. You have, that's it.
You know, whether if it's mentally, physically, spiritually, like that's how the finances start coming in. If you got all that in alignment, or if you're actually showing that you want that, you know what I'm saying? So I look at it like with me, I'm currently like, I'm locked in on my routine to the point where I'm a machine. Like my body's a machine. I just turned 28, but I feel like I'm in the best shape of my life. Like I'm probably doing more than what like 19-year-olds are doing, or my 19-year-old self was doing, you know, but it's just because I wanted that bad.
It's what it is.
You got to be willing to sacrifice. Like I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't even want to say other than, but like, that's what I told myself. This is the first 6-figure year. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the first 6-figure year for me. Like I'm telling y'all because I'm gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this. And it's just gonna be like, I told myself, look, I'm 3 months no drinking. I'm 7 months no smoking. And it's because I just felt on the inside of me like, yo, like I'm praying to God, like I want to be a 6-figure trader. I want to be a 7-figure. I want all these big things, but it's just like I'm doing the opposite. Or I'm like getting distracted. So it's like, what do I need to do? All right, bet. What do I need to do? So, you know, it's all internal. Like I said, it's all up here. It's in here. It's what you feel. It's what you do. And before you know it, like I said, you start, like I said, it's routine. You do the routine that makes you feel good on a day-to-day basis. That's what fuels you. That builds momentum.
Absolutely.
It's a momentum cycle.
And it's you taking that accountability too, bro.
That
like,
too.
A lot of people don't have that discipline themselves. They need somebody to tell them like, hey, you need to be getting after it today. Or, hey, you need to cut this out and cut this out if you want to be to where you want to be. But you did that to yourself. You sat down with yourself and had that difficult conversation.
Got tired, bro.
So,
I'm telling you, like when y'all knew me, like back in the day, like I went through it, bro. Like I really like 180, just you go from the dark, you come to the light, bro. What happens in the dark comes to the light.
I heard this quote from Mike Tyson the other day on the gram. It was I'm sure everybody heard this. Like, you have to hit rock bottom, you know, to like, come up.
Man, I done slept in cars, bro. I done been homeless. Like, I done been in jail. Like, I'm gonna get real nitty gritty because you even said to yourself, he's like, you want people to hear and be like, bro, I can relate to it, bro. Like, I did everything, bro. I didn't have every job. I made money every way. I done sold this. I done sold that. Yeah. Like, bro, like when we didn't connect no more after like high school, I really like I hit rock bottom, bro.
I'm knowing, man.
I hit the streets. I was out here doing things that I shouldn't have been doing. Yeah, you know, surviving because I thought that I needed to. But at the end of the day, it's just like it was all God, bro. Like God gonna put you in a position to where you're gonna learn. You feel me? Like you got to go through the hardest things in life in order for you to get blessed big. You understand me? So like me to where I'm at right now, I'm not rich yet physically, but mentally. Wealth is in the mind. You feel me? Like wealth is up here. I have that now. Nobody can take that away.
It's just a matter of time.
It's just that's it.
You gotta have that mentality, bro. You want to make that 7 figures, bro. You gotta have that 7 figure mentality.
Kudos to you, bro. Kudos to you.
Absolutely. Yeah, I appreciate it, bro.
So shit, do you I know you read a whole bunch of books and shit. What are like, 2-3 books that you can just recommend, trading and mindset wise, if you mind sharing?
Yeah. And
man, I'll even send y'all this list and y'all can send it to whoever.
Yeah, for sure.
My number one book, I'll give y'all 5, right?
Okay.
I mean, I read the Bible a lot. I'll throw out the Bible just because, you know what I'm saying? Like you learn a lot from it, about life. Personal development books. Another book is called Asking It Is Given. Okay. Asking It Is Given by Jerry and Esther Hicks. I 100% recommend that book. Super good book when it comes down to like mindset, self-help, just how to like, manifest certain things in your life, how to, take control of your emotions. I read that book over like 5-6 times. Another one is Think and Grow Rich. I'm sure y'all heard that book by Napoleon Hill.
One of my favorite authors. Absolutely.
Yeah. It's a great book. I already read that same thing 5-6 times. Really good book. Trading book, The Disciplined Trader.
That's fire.
Disciplined Trader. I think it's about Mark Douglas.
Yep.
I didn't read the full book, so block that out. But Disciplined Trader, from what I've already read from it, I've actually listened to the audio more than I read the book because it's a long book. But it really just teaches you about the mindset of a trader. He's doing this back in the 70s. Like before we were able to take trades on our phone.
Exactly.
Placing orders
it was hard.
Like
at the desk for real.
At the desk, like with the paper and everything. Like, I want to buy this stock for the, boom, send it out. Not even knowing, like, if it's gonna hit or not. We have so much access right now. Right. So there's another one called Trading in the Zone that's really good. Also,
man, that's actually my favorite one, bro.
Book, yeah.
And then what am I currently reading? Oh, right now the book that I got it in my bag right now is called The Richest Man in Babylon.
Bro.
He has this on the desk, bro.
That's one of my favorite books, bro.
I got it in because I carry a book in my Bible with me everywhere I go. That's the book that I'm reading right now. And like when it comes down to money wise, that's actually like it's teaching me something right now. And it's something that I'm practicing when he talks about the 10% rule. Yeah. So like you got to think about it. Like I look at it like I want to be able to earn over $10,000 a month through trading, right? Just easily. I can say $1 million a month or whatever, but you got to always have that set goal, right? That definite chief aim, that kind of like, all right, bet that's believable. I know I can do that. So $10,000 a month, that's like 6 figures. Yeah, that's 6 figures a year. Like once you hit that $10,000 mark, cool. Bet I can do that. I know I can do 20. So like what I'm learning is save that 10% of whatever that you earn. Whether if it's
pay yourself first.
Yeah, pay yourself first. Robert Kiyosaki says that himself. He's like, man, I'm not, everybody's first thing, like whenever they get paid is like, man, I got to go pay rent. Got to go pay my car. Got to pay bills. Got to pay.
That's Rich Dad Poor Dad, right?
Yeah, Rich Dad Poor Dad. That's also another good book.
Four Quadrants of Wealth. Y'all go read
if you haven't read Rich Dad Poor Dad,
you're late as fuck. Missing out. You better catch up.
No, I don't want to say that. Somebody could have just not. Yeah, read it. If you haven't read it, read it.
Saving that 10% is what's going to help us be disciplined. Put that 10% aside. Don't even touch it. Don't even think about it. Don't even, and use that 90% to go spend. So I'm just looking like, all right, bet whenever I do start earning over $10,000 a month, I'm already going to be in motion. So it's like, you got to start somewhere, like it's the compound effect. Right. It's also another good book, The Compound Effect. Yeah. But it just starts somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
If you can't manage $100, what makes you think you're going to manage 1,000? Why God gonna
100,000,
yeah,
bro? Yeah.
Why is God gonna give you $10,000?
Exactly.
And that's what doesn't make sense
So-
with some of these people that are trying to get into trading, like trying to bring this back full circle. Like
Yeah.
people who go in demo and stuff, they'll start a demo with like $1 million
Yeah, it's
account.
crazy.
And it's like
unrealistic. As
yeah, it's
hell,
like
bro.
what are you
Yeah.
expecting here? Like the numbers that you're seeing on any of these trades aren't even going to be remotely close.
Yeah.
to
Bro
what
said
you're
I made
using,
10 bands
so-
on the demo, bro.
Yeah,
Hey, look,
like
but the
what?
thing is, look, the demo is incredible. Bro.
Oh yeah, if you utilize
Yeah,
it
not to diss
correctly,
on it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, I'm on a
utilize it
demo right
correctly,
now,
yeah,
bro.
sure.
I still trade demos too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah,
trade
we
live,
talking
trade
about
demos.
FTMO's demo is a lifesaver, bro.
Yeah, like it's great.
Built-in
because
journal and everything, bro.
You
Yeah.
get to learn, and then like me personally, like I've already done the small lots, the 10 cents, the dollar lots, the standard lot size. I'm on Lambo lots. I do 10 lots.
Yeah.
From 5 to 10
I like
lots.
that Lambo lot.
Them Lambo lots, bro.
That's what's up. I never heard that.
Think about it. Yeah, go ahead.
My fault. No, I got a couple more questions to
Yeah,
ask you
come
that
on.
we haven't got into it. And we're getting low on time.
Yeah, we're good.
As far as the trader that you are, I'm not trying to take you off, but like, what type of trading do you do? Scalping, intraday, swinging? Like, we didn't get to talk much about the trading that
trading?
you do. Like,
So,
how do you
all
trade?
right, so I trade intraday,
Yeah.
swing trade.
Mhm.
I'm an institutional trader. I trade smart money concepts.
Yeah.
I heard you saying, fair value gaps and, what I'm saying, imbalances, liquidity. That's how I trade. So like, really, I look for certain setups, like markets either in consolidation, it's either downtrending, uptrending,
Mhm.
So I look for liquidity points, right? Clean and clear targets.
Mhm.
I watch when the institutions come into the markets. When the institution come in, they sweep, and they either break structure to the downside. I look for market structure.
You see like a really drastic move one way, like big wick,
exactly.
big wick
So
up,
like
big wick down.
the institutions, they love to either sell to buy or buy to sell.
Yeah.
So when I see, say for example, you see like a consolidated move, your typical double top, triple top, or whatever, right? To me, I don't really believe in that because it always gets swept. People's stop losses are always above that.
Yeah. Trapping
Because-
sellers and trapping buyers.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
when I see that, I'm patient, bro. Like I've learned to be super patient because when it comes down to it, when those moves happen, that's when we come in,
Mhm.
because that's when the institutions come in.
Mhm.
And guess who's really running the market?
The institutions.
banks,
That's what's
exactly.
moving it.
Like
Yeah.
the Chase, the
Yeah.
Bank of Americas, they're the ones that are moving these markets, shifting. They're the market makers. Like
Yeah.
y'all watch ICT.
Yeah.
Y'all, he
Yeah.
talks about the algo, right?
Yeah. The
Like,
algorithm. Yeah.
I truly believe that this is an algorithm.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's not doing the same exact things every day, but it does the same things
Mhm.
every day.
It's
So
rule
like,
based. Like
I believe it's more of an algorithm more now than I ever have before.
Yeah,
Because like it's
absolutely.
like especially what I'm doing now,
the
like
silver bullet, bro.
this trading style that I'm doing right now, it's not like there's no room for like, oh, if this happens, do this, or if this happens, it's like very specific. Like there's a 10-minute window to look for one thing to happen, and that one thing happens every single morning. It's
Yeah,
whether you catch it
yeah.
or not. Like it's like
New York session.
there is no other possibility like at all.
Absolutely.
It's just that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
So
that shouldn't be possible unless there's like an algorithm or something like that to the market. Like it shouldn't be the exact same thing every day in the exact same way at the exact same time.
you
Like
just
there's-
gotta just know
yeah.
how to react to the market
Yeah.
sometimes.
Absolutely.
yeah,
So,
it's gonna look different every once in a while, but you get what I'm saying.
yeah,
So,
absolutely.
yeah.
But it still looked the same in a
Yeah,
sense. So
yeah,
I mean, I guess just like my process whenever I like hop on the markets or I hop on a trade or even set a limit, because I'm more of a pending order
Mhm.
type of trader. I execute when I need to if I'm up in the morning, which most of the times I am. But my steps is I go on the daily. I start on the daily time frame.
Okay.
I always, get that eagle eye view.
Mhm.
I'm looking, seeing where the banks are at, because banks, they like looking monthly,
Weekly,
Yeah.
quarterly, like that's
100%.
smart money. Smart money.
100%.
They smart money loves looking at the higher time frames. So I like to feel like I'm a bank myself, like I'm smart money.
Not
So-
to cut you up. Did you ever talk about Wyckoff, or did you ever?
Yeah,
okay. 'Cause I
Wyckoff
know that's
schematic, yeah.
closely related
So
to smart money.
it all kind of like ties in. So
Yeah.
I use Wyckoff schematics, when it comes down to accumulation, distribution,
Mhm.
that all ties in. So I kind of use all that as a confirmation. So like I'm always looking for, like I said, higher time frames. I find my points of interest, whether if it's imbalances, fair value gaps, same difference.
Yeah,
I'm looking for targets on the higher time frames. Like, so if we're in a bullish market on the daily, I'm looking for, all right, where's my target? Which high am I going to target next? Perfect. I'll mark out, put a little trend line, a line, you know what I'm saying, at the daily high. That's my target. So now I dissect it, go down to the 4-hour bet. So if market goes higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, what am I doing? Okay, bet I'm finding an entry on the pullback.
yeah.
I'm looking for an entry on that higher low. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever we get that pullback, I'm on the 4 hour, mark out the fair value gap, see what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when once I mark it up on daily and the 4 hour, go to the 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minutes. So
Is 15 minute the lowest you go?
Not necessarily. I mean, I'll go all the way down up to the seconds. But
oh, damn. All right.
Just to look at what's going on.
Yeah.
But I personally like to stay 5 minute to 30 minute.
Okay.
So if I see the setup that I am looking for, bro, like I'll mark it up, and I'm always looking for 1 to 3 risk to reward trades. I don't do anything less. If it's more, then God bless. You feel me? But I don't do 1 to 1. I don't do 1 to 2. 1 to 2 sometimes if it makes sense.
Yeah.
If the setup is clean, if it's textbook, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm always risking 1% of the account to gain 3% every time. So when it comes down to that, like I'm on the 15, 30 minute, I always find the best setups, right? Always like a 20 to 30 pip stop loss, which is, the points. That's how you measure the market. So I'm always looking to risk at either 20 pips. That's the most. 25, 30 is the most that I do, pushing it.
And that all makes sense too, because you use your confluences so well. Like you're so dependent on the higher time frame. So exactly. Like the trade that you're getting in isn't just a setup for a few pips. Like it should be a setup for 40, 50, 100, whatever it may be. So
and I mean, like I said, I caught 200 pips just on one trade last week.
Yeah.
That's
awesome, bro.
I had just to say, I probably lost 3 trades last week. Yeah. But one trade literally brought it all right back. So I'm up 9% on FTMO right now.
That's lit.
So it's just
close. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's right there, but it's cool. Like I pulled out in profit. It's always important to take partials, how I trade. So if I'm up 50 pips, 60 pips, I'll take a percentage of my
half
trade
off the table, let it run,
and set my stop loss at break even.
Yeah, you always want to
protect yourself.
Leave some money or don't leave it. You want to always take something. If you're gonna leave money on the table, at least have something in your pocket. Like you're talking about, pay yourself, bro.
Yeah,
pay yourself, bro.
You
just hit. You have money in front of you. Take some.
As far as your risk to reward, are you basing your lot size off of equity in your account? Okay.
Yeah. So if it's like $100,000 account, I'm 1%. That's $1,000 per trade.
And speaking of the prop firms, the 100Ks and all that stuff, where'd you even hear about prop firms? How did you hear about it? How did you even get in this whole? Because FTMO, I put them on FTMO. I heard about FTMO a long time ago.
Same. So I came about it probably 2020. Whenever I first got into trading, I didn't really dive deep into it. But one of my boys told me about it. He's like, man, bro, we're over here throwing our money away. We should look into this. So he kind of told me about it. I didn't really dive too much into it because I was, just going through things in life. But 2020 was when I found out about it. 2021 is where the journey started. That's when I started. Bro, I've done over hundreds of FTMO demos. I'm telling y'all, you gotta sharpen that. You gotta sharpen that axe till you attack. Yeah. So I was on the demo all the time. I didn't have no money to buy an FTMO account, a challenge. So I did buy some $10,000. I've passed phase 1, phase 2, whatever. Didn't really make no money. I've done other prop firms like my Forex funds. Also, just wanted to just do it because it was cheaper.
Have you experienced some of them shady prop? We were talking about
funding talent, bro.
Yeah, bro. Where it's we were talking about it earlier. It's they have that equity rule where it's you can be up let's say you're in a trade right now and that trade goes up $1,000 and then it goes down to 500 in profit and you close there. That's technically a $500 loss since your trade was at
how does that even
even though you closed in profit? It doesn't make sense, bro.
I don't know, bro. I did my funding talent. I passed, made a little bit of money. Then they shut down. Yeah, they shut down completely. They scammed people out their money. The whole company went through. It fell through. So I just personally I'm not switching to no other funding, no other propriety firm but FTMO.
That's how I feel.
That's it. I'm not doing nothing else but FTMO. So right now I'm just in the process of I'm telling you.
Jose's laughing because he's gonna go somewhere else.
The only one that I would probably look at is TFT, the Funded Trader, just because I've been seeing a lot of good stuff on them, but I haven't personally used them yet. Yeah. I know they have a challenge that's equity drawdown based, and they have one that's end of day, where you close your account. So that's basically what FTMO is. The equity one, that's the one where it's you're up $1,000, you close at 5, you're down 5. I don't fuck with that, but
FTMO, I'm so locked in on them. I love the app, everything.
Plus, FTMO is so trusted. They're backed.
They got their FTMO, they got the interviews and everything.
They got their credibility up.
So man, I'm just focused on the $100,000 account right now. I've already passed 3 phase 1s. the phase 2 is where it, you wanting that instant gratification, wanting to pass it quick. It's like,
got
man,
double time.
They know what they're doing. That's how they make their money. Because they're
100%.
like, oh, you can make the 10,000. Oh, they probably think they can make the 5,000 even faster
in a day.
Because I made the 10,000 in a day, past phase 1. But then it's just that impatience of like wanting to.
What it is.
I want to trade again, and I just want to get it over with.
You feeling hot, bro? You feeling hot, bro?
Like, hey, which one I'm gonna cop?
So I got this motherfucker in the cart right now.
Like, I got the Lambo SVJ already.
I am so serious. Whenever I got my first payout, bro, I wasn't looking at Lambos, but I was in the market for a new car at the time. So I was looking at Benz, Mercedes Benz. I'm like,
that's
bro,
my 50.
Because I'm like, bro, I'm gonna have a 300K account. This shit ain't gonna be nothing, bro.
That's what keeps it alive, though, bro.
You gotta humble yourself sometimes, man. Well, all the time. Humble yourself, but also once we start really seeing those profits and like, we just got to be intentional with it, man. Money management is important, mental management, and then do the right things with them. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're out here doing all the extra stuff, like have fun. We're gonna have fun, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
So we're gonna be on yachts doing this stuff, bro.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like
just like you were saying, you were looking in the camera saying, look at it in a year, bro. In a couple years, bro, we gonna come back and look at this.
Our family's gonna be taken care of. That's first and foremost. Like I feel like I'm the black sheep in my family.
I think we all are.
I think that's how every trader fits that arc, bro. I swear to God, I feel like every trader fits that arc of like being like you're just kind of like an outcast to the world type shit.
Generational.
Because you feel like everybody's like living in this little simulation. It's like, bro, there's a way out.
Bro, trading is super red pill, bro. Trading is super red pill, bro. Like you can't really want to be a trader if you don't want to escape this fucking matrix rat race.
And I'm not even talking about like the whole fucking masculinity red pill.
No. I'm just saying like you have to want it, bro. You have to want it.
Trading is the way out of that rat race.
If your life salary cap in your head is $100,000, you're like, bro, if I make 6 figures, bro, I'm set, bro. Then this ain't for you, bro.
And
like you said, I want this to be my 6-figure year, bro. You know what I mean? And after that, keep growing and growing. Like this is just like 100K is small fish to shit. What you can do in trading, bro.
And I was gonna say, I'm sure, or I'm asking you, because we talk about the experiences we've had, like talking. If I talk to him about my trading aspirations or what I see myself making in the next year or so, 2 years, whatever, it's not like a crazy thing. If I talk to you about it, it wouldn't be a crazy thing. But like if I talk to just some random person that's not really into trading and stuff like that, like if I say like, like even like something that I have done, like I made 14K in 2 weeks. Saying that doesn't sound real. Or saying like if you make 50K in every month or something like that off FTMO, like people aren't gonna believe that. Or you 100K a month, whatever. Like, have you experienced that? Whenever you say like, oh, my goal is a mil a month or 100 mil a month, whatever the fuck it may be.
Man,
so
every time, I'm like every time, bro.
I'm looking. I mean, I don't even want to sell myself short. I do want. I want to make 100K a month. Yeah. Right. But I don't tell everybody that.
Yeah. Because you know,
you
bro.
Don't need to tell everybody.
You're just wasting your breath, bro. You're just wasting your breath.
With that, but you don't need that negative.
Yeah. You know, I talk to people that
somebody that's like, whatever, dude. Yeah, right.
I talk to people that look at me and they're like, I know you got it.
Yeah.
It's doable. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, the energy get reciprocated, and I don't have to feel like. You just know who to talk to.
And that goes, and that goes around like surrounding yourself with those people, bro. Yeah, exactly. You gotta surround yourself.
There's some people who literally just cannot like mentally fathom it. Exactly.
I don't even tell people I trade no more, bro. Like people ask me what I do, I tell them my day job, bro. I'm a truck driver, bro. I got a trucking business, bro. Like
you gonna happen to pull out with the Lambo. You do that truck.
Oh shit! Like man.
No, fuck you happen to pull out with the Lambo. Oh, what happened? How'd you get that? Oh, you know that trading shit.
I got a CDL, bro.
I openly tell people like I'm a day trader because I am, bro. Like
that, I do.
I love it. Like I love this. You know, like to me, it's a door. It's a vehicle that's gonna get me to just different things. Like I'm a real estate agent too, but I don't even take that to like. I don't do too much with that.
Clothing. You said clothing is a passion of yours. This will be able to fund that.
So it's like trading is just something that is gonna be able to pay me for the rest of my life without me having to physically work because I've done that since 16. Worked every job that you could think of, from hard labor, construction, restaurant, everything. So it's like this is just gonna pay me to be able to like live my dreams and like travel, go wherever I want, you know, give my mom like, yo, here's 10 bands. Like I just want to fly to New York right now, like literally, and just cash out my mom, give my grandma 10 bands. Look, don't even work no more. You're good. I hear them telling me, oh, I'm tired. Like, I got 2 jobs. And I'm just like, shit, man, like, keep on telling me that. You know what I'm saying? Keep on telling me. And I tell, like, my mom's my best friend. I tell her every day, Ma, you know, I'm gonna be a millionaire soon, right? And she just, okay, I believe you. You know, just keep on doing what you're doing, you know? So it's good to tell people that believe in you what you're doing because it gives you that confidence, you
Yeah.
know, to just I'm on the right track.
It gives you more
And-
drive.
Yeah, man. Like I
That
said,
too, and that's why you got to keep yourself surrounded by
appreciate
traders,
y'all,
bro.
man, for real,
Literally,
'cause-
literally. There's not too many of us
just
out here, bro.
like-minded individuals.
Yeah,
bro,
in
like,
general, bro. You start
yeah.
attracting like real good people into your life when you start, you know, working on yourself.
Amen,
like
bro.
that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, shit. To
But,
kind of wrap this up, bro, I want to ask you, what's one piece of advice you can give somebody who's, you know, struggling with trading, kind of maybe a year in or brand new?
Yeah.
What's one super solid piece of advice you could just, you know, give to everybody out there who even, or people who are just, you know, thinking about, you know, wanting to learn how to trade?
Yeah, or something that's like helped you along
Yeah.
your
Man,
journey.
lock in.
Lock in.
Lock
I like
in.
that. I like that.
Lock in.
Wow, you
Like,
heard the man.
for real,
Lock
for real,
in.
like lock in. I say, you know, tap in with these individuals here. You guys seem like you guys are really, you know,
Yeah, man, for
on
sure.
top of it.
It is
But
up.
just in general, man, look, just find you a good mentor. Find some good content, some good information. Don't just go, you know, I mean, you want to research things, but really have a good mentor, somebody that's like on their shit. I mean,
Been
you
there,
could-
done that a
yeah,
little
been there,
bit.
done
Yep.
that, because you want to learn from their mistakes and like lock in on yourself, man, and like really just treat yourself like just love yourself more. You know, like I feel like me doing that in my journey has just opened so many doors for me. Not even just trading, but trading was the first thing that I actually like became disciplined. This is the most consistent I've been with anything, bro. Like,
Same.
any career,
That's scary.
any sport, any relationship.
Yeah.
like trading is my baby.
Damn, I didn't
like,
think
about that.
like
Yeah.
literally.
real
like,
shit,
Isn't that true? Look, isn't that true for all of us? Is it not?
Yeah,
Like I didn't
that's-
think about
yeah.
that.
I've never been more committed to anything
neither.
about
committed.
it.
Like
Me
I
neither.
love
I like
her.
that.
I love trading. Like so
Hell yeah.
you gotta develop
Love
that
and
love.
hate.
Like
It's a
Yeah, we
love
be
and hate.
fine, you know, but
you know, but yeah, just really just work on yourself, man. Work
Yes,
on
sir. Yes,
yourself.
sir.
Have goals. Be very goal oriented. You know, have things in mind and be intentional, man. Like you got to really like want this, you know, and want things for your family, want things for your mom, whatever the case may be. You know, like have a strong why, right? If your why doesn't make you cry, it's not strong enough.
Yeah.
You know, I can sit here and cry for y'all, but I'm not.
Yeah.
But it's just like my why is so strong that's what drives me.
Yeah.
And for a beginner, like find that why, you know, like
Amen.
really find that why. Trading is just gonna take you out of everything that you've ever been through, you know.
Yeah,
like,
Yes, sir.
and yeah, man, that's
solid,
really where
man.
we're at, bro.
Yeah.
I feel
Hell
that's
yeah,
a
bro.
good ass
Keep
spot,
God
bro.
first
Yeah.
too, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Keep God first. Everything
Amen.
that you do,
Amen.
Yeah.
man. So,
Well, shit, man. Like I
Yeah.
said, that was a pretty good pod, bro. I appreciate you coming out.
Appreciate
You know,
you.
letting us
Yeah,
pick your
bro.
brains.
Appreciate
You
it, bro.
know what I'm
Appreciate
saying?
it.
I feel like this was the first, you know, kind of you getting to meet everybody, and I feel like we're gonna all be pretty well connected after this.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
yeah,
Yeah,
y'all. This
so-
definitely not gonna be y'all last time.
Yeah,
this is
so,
my first
yeah,
time
man.
meeting y'all today,
Exactly.
but man, I'm loving it, bro.
Yeah.
Just love the vibes, the energy, man. We gotta
Yes, sir.
most
sure.
definitely tap in,
Hell
go
yeah.
eat some, go, you know, just
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
like
stay
get
locked
around
in,
each other,
like you
'cause
said. Stay locked
there's
in,
not
bro.
that many traders out here. In
There's
Houston.
not.
There is, but
There's
there's
not.
not. You know,
And
There's
it's
not.
not even like we said earlier. It's not just the trading; it's the like-minded individuals
Yeah.
in general. Like
Absolutely.
because
Yeah.
there's so many other things outside of trading. Is just that vehicle to get, like you said, to get
Absolutely.
you to wherever. So we all got goals and aspirations and things like that. We all got the same mindset whenever it comes to this business shit, making money. It's hard
Exactly.
to find people that are like that. Like whenever you put those dreams and those goals out there, where it doesn't sound like it's a dream and a goal. It sounds like, oh yeah, you know, you got that. in a
regular
couple years.
lifestyle.
Yeah,
man.
exactly,
Yeah,
bro.
we don't get that,
Yeah,
so.
man. But
But
shit,
yeah.
I think that's a wrap for this episode, boys. I guess we'll catch you on the next one, man. And just remember that it is possible to
It's
make it out
possible,
here as a
baby.
trader.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Don't
y'all
forget.
be safe.
Let's
All
get
right,
it,
we're
man.
outie.
Peace.